Hey everyone, and welcome back to Community Builds. I have a few creations this week, it would seem, and unfortunately the two that I missed from Deathmatchy last week, I can't get to load in, I don't think. I looked through and couldn't see them. It was mainly him just messing around, so he's not too worried about it, but I still kind of feel bad for missing them. Either way, our first creation this week is a 1991 Toyota Helix by Stealthy Creek. Oh, okay. They converted their realistic drive Helix into a normal vehicle with the proper seats. Seems to be a beast at driving. Rear stiff. The rear suspension is stiff for load, which makes sense. And of course it's good for rally and Baja. Excuse me. Okay. This is awesome. I remember when I checked it out last time, but either way, you have the same suspension and stuff. I'm just trying to get words to work. Yeah, same suspension and whatnot, but it's just simplified. So let's see how this handles instead of seeing how it drives. You mentioned Rally and Baja, so I'm going to take it to the Rally track. I think the Baja course over there is a bit extreme for this. So let's see how it does. Like this. Okay. Line up. Go. So since it is normal... Oh, okay. I was just seeing if there was any difference with the interior, but there isn't really. Just glitch welded a seat into the seat, and then took out the steering wheel, which works. And then yes, the bed would work nicely, actually. I'd really like to make something like this in survival. This would be so cool, but I don't know how much glitch welding exactly is going on, because there's a light inside a wedge, so I know I wouldn't be able to do that. I couldn't do that. I'm not even sure what that is. But yeah, this would be so much fun on survival. But either way, let's do it. Oh, it was slowly turning. Interesting. Either way, let's get on with the lap. there we have it. I'm actually really surprised. To be completely honest, I started daydreaming there. Like, this truck is so nice to drive. It is a little bit glitchy. I think in the description somewhere it mentioned removing the tailgate if it had an issue of some kind, but I can't remember. But this thing is a dream to drive. Like, I was literally just daydreaming. It sounded like a transport truck across the road. The alarm went off, and I started daydreaming about how funny it sounded hearing the air horn go off for a car alarm. And, like, next thing you know, I was done the track. So, this is an awesome truck. That's all I can really say about it. Those of you that watch community builds a lot would know that when I like something, you can tell. That's what I'm trying to say. Either way, if you're looking for an awesome little truck that fits perfectly into the game, aside from the glitch welding, if we could have some more parts that make things more rounded and better looking, that'd be really cool. Instead of having to glitch weld everything. And then we could have stuff like this on survival, and that would be amazing. That being said, is there a glitch weld tool for survival? I've looked it up. I couldn't find anything. Please let me know. Either way, next is a Caravan by some Patty. Just seeing if... No, it does not have a description. I was going to tow this with the other truck, but it's a 2-cent. So I don't think it would have worked for a proper hitch. That being said, let's take it off the lift. See... Oh, what's that? That is connected to something on the back. Is there a lift on the back? Excuse me. Oh! That makes sense. The trailer legs. Oh, turn off that one. There we go. And then that one does something. This is cool. For those of you that don't know, I lived in a little trailer for a little while, for 36 foot. It's kind of fun, but off-grid it sucked. Okay, so at the outside, simple suspension it looks like. Yep, one spring per wheel. I like how you did the oh, I'm having issues with words today. I like how you used the wedges and the little curved parts to get the outline and the coloring. Hopefully my point gets across in this video without me being too messed up with words. Either way, what's that? Interesting. Does that actually move? That's connected to that. Oh, is that like a door lock? I'm thinking that's a door lock. That's kind of cool. Okay, so let's check out inside. Lights. Yep. So we've got a couch, table, front. Looks like we've got the slope. How'd you get those to be on an angle? That's interesting. How is... Oh, the entire front end here is... Okay, that makes sense. So either way, got your couch, table, fridge. No bathroom. This is cool. So you got a wet bath, which means you've got your toilet and then like a shower in the same thing. And to shower, you just kind of either stand here or sit on the toilet. It's kind of nice, actually. They're comfy. Or they seem comfy. Nice skylight, that would be nice. I can't close the bathroom door. There we go. You might want to move that. That's a bit of a pain in the butt. Got your range light, sink. I like how you put that there just to change the look. Oh, that's probably the range hood. And then you've got your double bed and a bunk. I like how you set this up. It's compact, but it has everything you need. This is really cool. Like, why didn't I think of a wet bath when I was making mine? It would have made it so much smaller. This is so cool. I'd love to see this towed behind something, but I'm not sure how well that would go with this. I'm having a couple ideas that would work as a tow hitch, but yeah, I'm not sure how you would really tow this, but it looks really good. And like, to have in a park or set up on your, oh, is that a bench? Oh my, please tell me that's a bench. That's awesome. But yeah, if you have like a little campground, a campsite, whatever you need a trailer for, I highly recommend this. This is so cool. I'll put that there. Oops, upside down. No, step it. Like that. There we go. And we've got our step. Any more hidden stuff? I don't think so. I like this so much, though. This is so cool. Ooh, you know what this would be great for? A pit trail. When you're at the racetrack for like a week, weekend, whatever, live in your little trailer, this would be perfect. And it seems like it's weighted very well. So if I take those down, just reset it. So it doesn't fall super fast, like it's a nice smooth fall, whatever. But you want it to be front heavy so it tows properly. So this seems like it's even... It's a little heavy on the left, but it would be. But this is so cool. I really like this. Like I said, if you have any use for something like this in any way, I highly recommend this. But for now, the next build I have is an elevator concept by Dusty Red. I should have checked if it had a description. No, it does not. Okay, so... Okay. Hopefully I can just leave it sitting there and it'll be fine. There's some logic up there, it looks like. And then just a seat down here. Oh! That's cool. Okay. This reminds me of Minecraft, actually. So basically, you get in the seat, and then your head is in the block. But for some reason in this it doesn't kill you, or at least it doesn't in creative. So when you get out, your collision is in the block above you. Therefore, it ejects you the easiest way, which is usually up in games for some reason. And therefore, you go up, hit the sensors, which push out piston, and they catch you. That is really cool. And then I guess to get back down, what you could do is just put a hole off to the side, or maybe make it so that there's a sensor here, and then a 5-second timer, so as long as this timer is going its 5 seconds, that can't extend. Because then when it catches you, it'll catch you, but if you go this way, it doesn't go out. Then you can just drop down. But this is a really good idea, especially for survival. And it only needs so many sensors so it can see. Do you go in pretty much this... Okay. I'll just try this again. There we go. Yeah, you don't even need so many sensors. Really? There we go, just stand in the right spot. It drops out from under you. But yeah, you could even put 2 sensors on angles, on bearings, and angle them towards the middle. Or like one this way, and one this way, or something. And then you don't need so many. But yeah, this is really cool. And I haven't even thought of this myself. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone else do this yet. And then another thing you could do is even just go up, and then while you're flying in the air, you can kind of guide yourself. So just go up and over onto another platform, pop on another chair, and just keep going up and up and up. That is an awesome idea. I'd like to see something that actually puts that to use. That's awesome. I might play around with that in survival, to be honest. That would help so much. But for now, I need to move on to the next one, which is Something Ancient by Is5Fo. Something ancient. It's funny. Okay, it looks ancient. Really sorry for not making it complicated, but really suck at all cars in this game, I guess. It doesn't need to be complicated, as long as it gets the point across and looks cool. Yeah, it is hard to make a body with technical stuff. Oh, and then they are saying that if anyone wants, can finish it yourself. It's cool. Alright, so here it is. As I've said in a couple previous episodes, I've started loading things in differently so I can go over the description, because as you see, it's not there. Either way, it's just called Old. And it's an old car. It looks like a Model T or something. I love old cars from this era. If you watch the movie The Untouchables, it's like a 40s era-ish, I think. And it's like this cop against the mafia, and it's really cool, and they drive old cars like this. But so far, this looks really good. It would have a big, old cast iron inline six. Weird looking gearbox. And then one leaf for the axle. This is cool. Another thing is, cars from back here, from this era and before, a lot of them only had rear brakes because they were mechanical. You couldn't get the linkage to push on the brake as easy on the front, so I don't think front brakes came as soon as rear brakes did. Just something a little weird I like. But either way, this is really cool. Got your central, leaf, got your shocks. I like how it's a dual exhaust though. Gotta have that little bit of performance. That is so cool. This would honestly sound incredible. Oh, and there's your steering. You actually put proper steering on it? Okay, now I'm excited. Oh, and there's a little drive shaft. That's cool. It's really cool. I like this. Oh, mind the missing textures. But this is really cool. I like this. Wait a second. It has gear-driven steering. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so, rear differential really quickly. For the space, this is as detailed as you can get. Really. You could do a spool, but it would still take up a lot of space due to the rotating axis. So having a rotating drive shaft, awesome. I personally would put it on a motor, but either way. However, steering. This is really, really cool. So we have the seat, which goes to here, as you can see, for the steering. It's the only bearing that turns from the seat. And that's directly on the steering wheel. It then goes through gears, down through a U-joint, to a steering box. Then I forget what that part's called. The pivot arm, maybe? And then your drag link, and then the tie rod. This has a proper full steering. So there's our lights, our horns, forwards and back. Oh, and it even got dust particles. I like how people are adding that now. I tried adding that long ago, but I couldn't really get it to work how I wanted. But this is cool. But the part that I want to see is the steering. Wow. I'm actually really surprised. This is so cool. Ah, my god. This is how it should be, proper linked up from the steering wheel. I'm amazed. I'm surprised. I don't think I've seen anyone else do this yet. I haven't even done this. This is so cool. Like, you can see most of the parts moving. This is so cool. This is one of those things you just have to actually drive it and watch to appreciate. But I like to see machines and how they work and watch the parts move. And nowadays, cars are so compact and tidy, I'll say, that you don't get to see anything actually move. You don't get to know how it works. But with this, you see everything. It's so cool. I love it. If any of you are into cars and haven't gotten the chance to, look under the body panels. And by that, what I mean is just look around under the hood and stuff like that. Crawl under it. But be safe. Make sure you're safe. But explore. If you're into cars, actually check out how they work and understand them. They're amazing. Or machines in general. But yeah, that I highly recommend that car. That is so cool. This is so cool. I want to actually like make a showroom for this. I hope it gets finished by someone. I hope you finish it, but is FIFO. I forgot to mention who built it, I think, but I hope you finish it, but I want to see a finished version. This would be so cool. Either way, I need to move on to the next one, which is the Beechcraft King Air 360. Did I just subscribe to it, or was I already subscribed to it? Interesting. It's from the... Yeah. I'm already subscribed to that. Cool. I was going through looking for planes one day, and I guess this is one of the ones I tested out. So, this is, unless you sent it in before or something, but either way, it's a Beechcraft King Air 360 by Dirtpaw 13. It is a 1:1 scale realistic model of a King Air 360. This plane has a working fuel system that will go down based on throttle level. I've been trying to do that for a RC car battery. That's really cool. To refuel, use the button under the plane in the back. W and S, pitch up and down, roll left and right, throttle, yaw, engine, brake. Oh my goodness. The little dials even work. That's nice. Okay. Typical flying controls. I like how you added this. The actual, like, it makes it feel like I'm trying to fly something realistic. And it looks really good, too. Engine pods. Wonder what kind of little details put in there. Can't really tell. Oops. Ooh, it does look like the landing gear. The landing gear retracts up. I hope so. That's really cool. There's the logic for it. Okay. Can I push it? I can push it. Alright, so how do I get in? Probably... Does it say how to get in? Does not say how to get in. Oh, I see. Oh, hold on. Oop, there we go. Ah, this is awesome. So small. Okay, which seat do I need? The other one. Let me drive for it. I guess I should have opened or closed the door. Oops, there we go. Come on. Oh. It's a little difficult to get in, but I have a feeling once we get going, I'm also going to move that because it was in the way of the wheel. It's the door. Jump on the left side. Okay. It's our flaps. So that's what, ailerons and elevator? Oh, okay, so that gets us going, I guess. That's the rudder. Oh, that's landing gear. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's try and taxi. Uh-oh. That didn't go very well. Back up. I can't back up. I don't have a runway. How am I supposed to test a plane? Put it here, and then try one more time. If I can't get it into the air, I will just check out little details. But it's really just kind of motor module there, steering. I can't really show much of how this works because it's pretty much just logic. And then a cool looking plane to go around it. So let's try this again. Come on. Okay, so hopefully... Wait, do you have S to go down? S should make you go up. Either way, let's see if I can do this. There we go. Whoa, this is kind of crazy. Yeah, your W and S should be reversed because you pull back on the stick to go up, not push forward. So it's a little confusing. Come on, level off. Okay, I need to adjust trim, which I don't remember what button that was. Okay. That's the rudder. I don't remember what buttons do what. I'm just gonna crash. So, if you can actually... There's gauges in it too. I should have actually like paid attention to those. I'll check those out really quick if I can. But if you were to actually take the time and properly learn this thing, yeah, there we go. See, you can actually see your speed and whatnot. I think it was 8 and 9. Okay, so there's throttle. Oh, that's the trim. That one kills the engines. Okay, so is that to turn? Okay, those are to turn. So like I said, just gotta take a moment to learn it. And then... Whoop, too much. My 8-button sticks, so that's gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt. So we're taxiing, kinda. So I'm gonna bring up the speed, or the throttle. And hopefully just trim it up into the air. Oops. Come on. Into the air. It doesn't want to fly now. I don't know what I did. I broke it. Okay. I don't know. I think the flaps or something went inverted. I broke it. I'm not very good at planes in this, but I think I will check this out off camera and actually practice with it, because learning to fly that would be really cool. But for now, next is Cookie's Buggy by Cookie. It is their first creation with a sway bar. Subscribe. Here we go. Okay, so this looks like a fairly simple buggy with a sway bar, which I would say is right there. Go. Okay, so we have A arms, or I guess I would call C arms, front and back. Then simple sway bar. You don't even need two bearings, really. But either way, this looks cool. This actually looks really cool. It'd probably work quite well in survival, to be honest. That being said, okay, it's fast. Is it electric? No, it's just probably a max doing it. Okay. This actually handles really well. The sway bar would help a lot. Drift. Go. It's not too bad, actually. Oopsies. It does weird donuts. Can it drift? I wonder. A little bit. If you learned how to drive it, you could probably drift it pretty well. Oh, until it does that. To be honest, I would probably... Okay. Yeah. Go like this. It's a little bit better. As you can tell, we're going still pretty much the same speed. But I have way more control now. This is cool, I like this. For getting around, especially if it worked on survival, this would be so much fun. And you could even put a sway bar on the front, really. It wouldn't take up too much space. Do it here. Yeah, just do it the same you did on the back. And then have it connect up here somewhere, maybe. And you could put a sway bar on the front. It would handle even better. And then just add little adjustment points from there. It would be so cool. It already is so cool. It handles so well. I like it. A lot of fun. I don't really know what else to say about it, but it's a lot of fun. Take it around a Baja track really quick, why not? I gotta move on to the next one, because I got a bunch this week, I think. I am going to cut the rest of the track because it's just kind of weaving back and forth. I would like to hit through this jump though, I think. I think this is the longer one, yeah. And it just completely clears it. Okay. I like that jump because I can usually launch off it pretty well and then land on the slope on the other side, but this thing's just crazy. It is a handful, but with a controller, this would be so much fun. You actually have proper throttle control and whatnot. But now, I need to move on to the next one, or I'm out of time. This is a lot of fun. If you want something to just drive around in and explore and have tons of fun, definitely check that out. Okay, so that is it for the Steam side of community builds. We have 3 more that were shared in the Discord group. Excuse me. So I'll just get these loaded in as quick as I can. Okay. Here we have a race car, a vanilla race car, by Some Patty. And so far this looks really cool. To be honest, this looks like... I might have showed this one in the last video. Nope, I definitely didn't show this one in the last video because it has a sideways seat. Okay. This is different. This is really cool though. It looks really good. It looks like an older, like, almost 70s sports car. I really like it. I'm getting almost like an Esprit vibe from it. I really, really like this. Do simple glitch welded springs. Yep. Ooh, it might have active arrow. That'd be cool. Something. Can't tell. Or it's just for view. It looks. Getting the seat, which is on its side. That's different. Heads out the door. I have a feeling this is going to handle really good though, because that would even out the weight. Yeah, you keep the weight distribution way more centered. And as you can tell, this isn't bouncing around at all. Like, this is really good. So let's take it for a quick lap around the racetrack. See just how good it is. There we go. This is an awesome car. The only issues I had with it were I kept turning into corners too early because I'm used to cars in this understeering so much. this doesn't really understeer, like, at all. This is surprising. If you're looking for a race car, I'll just say if you're looking for a race car, this is great. It handles so well. I'm amazed. I don't know how you got it to handle so well. It doesn't bounce, it doesn't slide, it doesn't understeer, it just goes. I'm amazed. To be completely honest, I'm amazed. I don't even know what to say. I don't know how. And I still find the seat really weird. Like, I haven't seen anyone put a sideways seat yet. It also kind of looks like a DeLorean. But either way, I'm going to move on to the next one. Really cool though. I could just keep looking. This is one of the ones that I could just keep looking at for a while. Okay. The next belt is Sandrail 2 by Honcho Books. It also does not open. There we go. It also does not have a description. Oh. If it would open the right thing. One second. Okay, so here it is. We have. Ooh, it's vanilla. Okay. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we have a sandrail dune bike, and I find sandrails are usually based off of a Volkswagen Bug drivetrain. You usually have Beetle kind of front suspension, rear suspension, and engine, and then just tubes. And this is a very good looking vanilla flat four. Radiator, exhaust, your fan. Actually, this wouldn't really have a radiator, would it? Be the fan. This looks really good. I like it. I'm curious on the suspension though. Okay, so the back is a straight axle. So that'll normal. It's a little high in the back. And then the front just kind of does whatever it wants. Different. I'm also missing a tile there. Didn't know that. This kind of handles weird, but it's cool. It's hard to drive. Let's see if I can get it over here. I'm not gonna take this around the track because so far it's really hard to drive. It just wants to bounce, and it has no... When you're going, it doesn't really have any front grip. Oh, yeah, now it really doesn't have any front grip. Oh, trees. Okay. This is very fun. The thing about a sandrail is that they were built to be fun. And this is a lot of fun. It's a pain in the butt to drive, which I guess a real one probably would be too. But it's a lot of fun. Now that I'm kind of getting the hang of it. You can kind of use the suspension and the way it handles to your advantage. Like that. There we go, okay. Just tap the brake when you turn, and it'll put all the weight onto the front wheels. You turn, and then you go again. This is a lot of fun. It reminds me of the sandrail I made. Yeah, especially if you have like a beach area that you like to play on. Definitely check this out. Beach area, sand dunes, whatever. This is actually a lot of fun. When I first saw the front suspension, I was kind of iffy, but I like it. There's not much to say, not much to look at, but... Oops. Go. It is a lot of fun. Just watch the front suspension going crazy. Oh, don't roll. Ah. Oh well. This is a lot of fun. I really like this. For anyone looking for a little buggy that's just fun to drive around in, this is amazing. I actually really like this. The more I drive it, the more I enjoy it. So I actually really need to stop driving it before I don't stop. Because I love buggies. I used to have a little blue toy sandrail, actually. It was really cool. I liked it. But before I spend the rest of the episode on this, I need to move on to, I believe, our last one. Or, oops, I just closed the wrong thing. Yeah, I need to move on to the last one for this one moment. Okay. So this is a 1968 Shire Dauntless T3350 V8. Gotta love old school Jeep names, or not Jeep names, vehicle names. This truck is based off the Jeep Gladiator J3000 J Series pickup. A lot of detail into it. The hood doesn't open probably for lag, so based on that, I will check it out. I remove the hood to check it out. Right. Here it is. There's the description if you want to read it really quick. And that's building. This looks really good. I love the old Jeep pickup trucks. This looks really good. The new Gladiator doesn't look very good. Interesting wheels. How did you do that? Probably just glitch welded a little container of some kind in there. That's really cool. Good looking rear axle. Axle too. High rod. For the most part, it's pretty simple, and then you've got your V8 there. And full V8. I don't even really need to cut off the hood to look at it. Stuff. This looks really good. Doors. The doors don't open either, so just lag, that's fine. You've got your carburetor sticking through the hood. It's funny. Okay. Lots of bed space. That's one thing I noticed in scrap is a lot of vehicles don't have a proper bed. But this does. Nice to see. And then we have our interior. There we go. Simple interior, but nice. We even got a transmission tunnel. That's awesome. I really like this. You do have all the detail that's needed. Gas tank, everything. Muffler there. I really like this. This is cool. Let's see how it handles over on the crawling course. Hopefully it does decent. Got lights. A horn. You even put in a little trailer hitch under the bumper. I really like that. This is so cool. Right, hopefully it does well here. If it doesn't, we'll just blame the game because it's torque issues. But aside from the game's torque issues, this is really good. I'm gonna try and go a different route. But it's not really built for that either. It's more of like a farm workhorse, not a rock. But either way, this is awesome. I really like it. I just love Jeeps. So this being a Jeep, of course I'm gonna like it. But even just from a truck on scrap mechanic standpoint, it looks proper. Body's wider than the cab as it should, and just all the proportions seem right. See the chassis under the body, you have body mounts. I'd say this is pretty much as detailed as you can get in vanilla, really. without adding tons of the mechanical detail. I'd say this is as much as you can get with it still being drivable and fun. This is really cool. I like it. But, however, it is the end of this week's video. Looks like you've even got a battery up there. Brake booster, everything. Oh my god. This is so cool. You know what? This is so cool. Alrighty. So, I am going to end off here. This truck is awesome. Awesome. Like, who else actually puts the brake booster in? I haven't seen anyone put that in yet. So, that's just amazing. But, outro time. Part I hate. So, as always, thank you for the submissions. Awesome creations this week, as always. If you would like to submit a creation, build anything you want. Literally anything. Put it on the lift. Upload it to the workshop. Once it is on the workshop, make sure that at least anybody with the link can see it. So, think like hidden works and stuff too. Either way, once it's on the workshop, on the right side, list your visibility, and then if it needs mods, list the mods it needs in the required items, I think it is. That way I can make sure that I can load it. From there, copy your link, and then in the description for the video will be a link to the Steam group and the Discord group. And in there, you can find where to post your creation. And yeah. I guess for now, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.